So, Kasen, how would you describe what happened to you this summer and your reaction to it and kind of the process since?
I made a mistake, and I'm definitely learning from it. I learned from it, and now I'm just trying to focus on the season. I mean, we got a beautiful stadium and a really a good chance to do some big things this year. So I just want to focus on that. Definitely learn from the past, but if anything, that's just helped me, go even harder in the off season and be more of a team player.
What were the reactions of your teammates?
They were supporting me. The last thing you want to do is talk in front of your team and then everybody just have no support for you. But they gave me a lot of support, helped me out through the process, and gave me people to talk to when I was in need of them.
So you addressed the team after the incident, is that sound?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
What
Yes,
did
sir.
you tell them?
Just the whole situation and how everything was done, everything was handled, and that I learned from it, and I know it made the team look bad, and now we're moving on from it, and I let them know that if anything, it's making me go even harder and being more of a team player.
Okay, so how were you able to turn this into a positive for yourself?
I know that everything happens for a reason. That's one thing I've learned in life is that everything happens for a reason. I'm a firm believer of that, and I think that this just gave me more of an edge to work even harder. That's what I think, and with this season coming up and with the stadium and all that type of things, and the ability that this team has, it gave me more tunnel vision on the season instead of worrying about off the field stuff and all that. It's more of a tunnel vision on the season, just focusing on that.
How difficult or uncomfortable was that to stand in front of the team?
It was terrible. I mean, it was really bad. Just because I never wanted to be in that situation. I never want to be in that situation again. And I told the team that. But I mean, it's over with. It's done now. I learned from it. I let the team know that I learned from it, and we're moving on.
Coach Stark just talked about certain requirements. I think he's asked you and Austin to do. Can you share some of those, or are there things that he said will get back in the good graces of the program?
I know that he has, some things in his head that we haven't gone over yet, but I know he knows what he wants to do with me and Austin as far as, learning repercussions, whatever you want to call it. But we haven't talked about it yet.
Do you feel like this maybe strengthened your leadership role? I mean, obviously it kind of takes a hit, but at the same point, do you feel like it maybe strengthened you to become more of that vocal leader?
Yeah, most definitely, because, I mean, I never got in front of the team and talked to them before, and I had to do it twice because we have two different lifting groups in the summer, but I think so. I never got a chance to get in front of the team and talk. It got me more comfortable with them, and, I mean, they trusted me more after that, believe it or not, because I came to them with the situation before, I hit the media and all that, and they knew everything, and they just trust me more. I think they see me more as a vocal guy, and after that I was actually able to start talking more and more as far as pumping up people and doing things like that because I've already had that experience as far as talking in front of people.
What did you tell them?
What do you mean?
What did you say, not in general terms, without letting us in on a team-specific thing, but what points did you hit on, or what you learned and got out of it?
That it can be anybody. It can be anybody, no matter how safe you think you're being, or how responsible you think you're being. It can be anyone, and it can happen to anyone at any time. And I just told them, not to do it. There's no reason to. There's no point to. We have too many positive things ahead of us. Too many positive things ahead of us, and there's no reason to focus on, or not focus on, but just risking it. You know what I'm saying?
Kasen, has this been a relatively tough thing to maybe get over, or has this been something that with the help of the team that you've been able to kind of move past?
It's tough only because I built up an image to the public, and I worked so hard on building that good image. I mean, my mom raised me very well, as long as my dad as well, and it's a bad reflection on them, but I mean, it's over with now. I definitely learned from it. I never want to be in that situation again.
All right, guys, let's wrap it up.
I was just
Coach Stark going here.